So I bet you're wondering, should you buy this cannabis SPAC? SPACs. They've become one of the most popular investment opportunities over the last couple of years. We've seen an explosion in growth here. And I've covered some of the SPACs here previously, as well as on my site, Profit Trends. Well, today we're going to dip our toes once again into this SPAC field pool. And I'm going to give my thoughts on a proposed cannabis SPAC merger I've recently received some questions about. Hi, I'm Matthew Carr, Chief Trend Strategist at the Oxford Club. Thank you for watching this episode of Market Trends. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on my best trading ideas, which I share here each and every week. So the question I've gotten comes kind of like this. Hello, I recently heard about a pre-IPO company that has linked up with a partner to turn public in early 2022. The name of the company is HempTown. If this is a good SPAC, perhaps it's time to invest now for the first quarter of 2022. Well, number one, I like that thinking ahead, but let's get down to it. So here's what's intriguing about this situation. HempTown focuses on CBG rather than CBD. Now, CBG is considered the mother of all cannabinoids. And it sells for as much as 10 times what CBD does because CBG is far rarer. HempTown is growing plants that don't produce CBD or THC, trying to just cultivate CBG completely. And the company claims it's the largest CBG producer in the US. Now, this is an important distinction because not the largest hemp CBD producer, that distinction belongs to Charlotte's Web. CBG is still in its infancy, which is saying a lot considering how far in the early stages or the early innings we are for CBD and just legal cannabis in and of itself. So HempTown is a unique opportunity, offering hemp cigarettes and hemp pre-rolls, as well as capsule, flower, tinctures, and salves, right? The smokable hemp market has gained a lot of steam, and this is one of the fastest growing segments in the entire cannabis industry. HempTown has been trying to go public for a couple of years now. It intended to go public in 2020. It announced the letter of intent with Spectre Capital in September of last year. But those two parties are still in negotiations. Well, I think there could be some potential here. It looks like, it will be listed in Canada if a deal is eventually linked between HempTown and Spectre, as Spectre trades in Canada. This won't be something that right off the bat will be available to U.S. Investors. There might be an OTC option, but I don't see any of that listed. But I don't think you need to really race out and stake a claim in this SPAC just yet. I know everyone gets really excited and they want to grab a piece of the action. There are some potential pitfalls to kind of beware of, or sort of roadblocks. HempTown is vying to compete with CBD producers like Charlotte's Web, HEMPFUSION, CV Sciences, Isodial, TAAT, and others. And it's worth noting, all of those, which I just listed, are publicly traded. Now, the HempTown is also going to be up against traditional multi-state operators, or MSOs, and licensed producers, which is the Canadian version, LPs, like Canopy Growth, Curaleaf, Cresco Labs, Green Thumb, Juicy, Chillray, True Leaf, et cetera, yada, 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 right? So that's a tough spot, as a lot of these others have that first mover advantage to market. Now, again, HempTown is focusing on CBG, but it is in this smokable hemp market. Now, if you want immediate exposure to that smokable hemp, you can always go through larger players like HEMPFUSION. Ticker symbol is CBDHF, and TAAT Global Alternatives, ticker symbol TOBAF. These are the leaders in that space, and TAAT is starting its rollout across the US as we speak. And then, of course, Charlotte's Web, ticker symbol CWBHF, provides really broad hemp exposure. Is one of the largest cultivators and sellers. During the pandemic, the CBD market has taken a step back, since so much of it is dependent on physical retail space. That's why we see CBD in grocery stores and shoe stores, gas stations, anywhere they can get shelf space. But once reopening gets underway, those CBD producers should see a shift in business. They should be in better positions. The CBG market is still, way in its infancy. But there's plenty of runway left for both of these markets to succeed, though I wouldn't be racing out to try to grab a stake in Hemptown just yet. Well, I'm Matthew Carr, Chief Trend Strategist for the Oxford Club. Thank you for watching this episode of Market Trends. For more information like this, be sure to go down to the description and sign up for my free e-letter. Until next time, here's to high returns.